Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've just seen the trailer for the, sorry about this angle, I'm not at my desk over there because I just, I don't feel like it. So I'm over here, on my bed actually. So I have just seen the trailer for the new Super Mario Brothers movie. And it actually looks pretty freaking good. The movie was announced back in 2020. We didn't know anything about it. Nobody knew who was gonna make it. Nobody knew who was gonna direct it. Nobody even knew what it was gonna look like. And then this teaser came out, and then we found out that it was going to be made by the same people that made Minions, Illumination. And I was like, oh no, this movie is gonna suck. Cause I hate the Minions a lot. I don't really hate them. It's just that I've never really liked the films. Sorry, my hair's a little whack. I don't really watch animated movies that much anymore, actually. I'm more into live action movies, because and I told myself I'm probably not going to be watching any animated movies anymore. I wouldn't be watching Lightyear. That new Buzz Lightyear movie that came out. I haven't seen it. I don't think I will. It just doesn't really interest me. And then a lot of people started saying that the new Minions, The Rise of Gru, was actually good. But I still didn't want to watch it because I'm not into animated movies anymore. That was until I rewatched a movie from my childhood, which a lot of you have seen me unbox, The Brave Little Toaster. And that got me into watching animation again. And I've discovered a whole bunch of awesome animated things, like I love Wallace and Gromit. That's a great animated series, great animated short films. I am going to be watching some of the Studio Ghibli movies. I think that's how you pronounce it, Studio Ghibli. Like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro. I've been collecting a small Disney VHS collection, which is what I used to watch back when I was a kid, and I've just been getting back into animation. And it was around that time when I started getting back into animation that they released, that the more information came out about the Mario Bros. Movie. And just a few days ago, we got this other teaser poster. When I saw this teaser poster, I was like, damn, that actually looks pretty good. And then they told us that the official teaser trailer will be coming out October 6th, which is today. And so I got out of school, I rushed home, I came home, turned on the TV, I put on the Nintendo Direct, and I waited, and eventually the trailer came out. And I have to say, it looks really nice. The animation, they obviously did not cheap on it. They obviously did not cheap out on the animation, because the animation looks awesome. The movie looks great. It looks well animated. It is amazing. It is beautiful. The movie is beautiful. I can't imagine how beautiful the movie will actually look like when I eventually get it on Blu-ray, because I will get it on Blu-ray when it comes out. If it comes out on Blu-ray, that is. I think it will, Most movies don't come out, well, at least not here in Canada. I don't see most of the movies coming out. For example, Bullet Train. I haven't seen that movie in stores yet, but it's a movie that I've wanted to see. But anyways, back to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The animation looks great. Something that I was worried about is that the voices would, because, Chris Pratt being Super Mario kind of worried a lot of people, because one, why aren't they using Charles Martinet, the original voice actor for Super Mario, He's still alive. He's still walking this earth. He can still do the voice. He can do the thing. Let me get a sip of water. Excuse me. And we would also be getting Jack Black as Bowser, which I wasn't too nice. I didn't like the cast at first. Charlie Day's Luigi, Keegan-Michael Keaton as Toad. But then when I actually saw the trailer, I thought, hey, Bowser's voice kind of sounds pretty good. And then Mario came on. Chris Pratt doesn't really do it for me, I still wish they had gotten Charles Martinet to do Mario, because, he is Super Mario. He's been Super Mario since Mario 64. It's iconic. But and also I remember people saying that Chris Pratt was going to be doing an Italian impression. I didn't hear that in the trailer. It just sounded like Chris Pratt. All I think of is Jurassic Park, when he was in Jurassic World. Toad, Keegan Michael Keaton. I don't know why I keep saying Keegan. Is that even his name, Keegan Michael Keaton? Let me search it up. I'm gonna be telling you guys the official voice cast for the movie. Alright. Mario movie voice actors. Anya Taylor-Joy will be doing Princess Peach. Oh yeah, people were saying Charles Martinet was gonna make an official a cameo in the movie. We'll see. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. The wizard. Oh, Cranky Kong is gonna be in the movie, and he'll be voiced by Fred Armisen. So that's cool that they're including Donkey Kong in the movie because I love Donkey Kong almost as much as I love Super Mario. Donkey Kong Country and Me, it's one of my favorite video games of all time. It's so good. It's one of the greatest games of all time. It's one of the greatest game franchises in my opinion. The first 3 Donkey Kong games, Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3, Donkey Kong Country. But back to the movie. So, I think the Mushroom Kingdom doesn't look like I expected, but I think it's awesome that they made it look the way it does, because it feels so big, it feels so expansive, like we don't even know what kind of characters could appear in the movie. It's just gonna be amazing, it's gonna be awesome. I also love, I love how everything looks, everything looks very polished. Despite what I've said about the Minions, Illumination does know how to make nice looking films. They can make some absolutely beautiful looking films. Like, I haven't personally seen that many Illumination films. I've seen parts of the Minion movies. I've seen a little bit of Sing. They look good, they look good. They're not the worst looking movies ever made. They're not even bad looking. They all look amazing. And that goes as well for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. The movie looks great. It looks beautiful, All the textures, the shine on the characters, the textures on Mario's clothing, the mushrooms, the Mushroom Kingdom itself, the lighting, everything looks great. Everything looked awesome. I also like how they played the Mario Bros. Theme for like 3 seconds in the movie. That's the only bit of Mario music that we've gotten so far. Now, I know this isn't the first Mario movie that was ever made. I do know about the one that was made in 1993, I think. Which was just called Super Mario Bros. I haven't seen that movie, but I know people say that movie's bad. I don't know. It might be like one of those so bad it's good movies. It might have that it has to be entertaining because it's a Super Mario Bros. Movie that was made back in the 90s. So there's got to be some type of entertainment value. You can't make a movie because if the movie was truly bad, nobody would talk about it anymore. But people are still talking about that movie, especially now the new movies come out. People are digging that old movie up and saying, hey, remember this? The old Super Mario Bros. Movie that was terrible? But there are people that like that movie, and I personally would like to see that movie now that this movie's going to come out, just to see what people back in the 90s got to experience. And hopefully that movie will become a little bit more popular now that this movie is getting released, and, it's going to be up there in the Google searches. But yeah, my overall thoughts on the Super Mario Bros. Movie, hopefully it's as good as I'm hoping it will be, as I'm thinking it will be, because, movies can do a 180 and absolutely destroy your expectations, or they can do a 180 and absolutely, you know, go beyond your expectations and be one of the greatest movies you've ever seen. One of the greatest movies you've ever seen. I don't know, I repeated that because I'm talking a bit fast here. That's why I'm stumbling over my words. I'm a bit excited, you know. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be cringe. That's one thing I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it's not going to be cringe. Because I know a lot of animated movies can be absolutely, you know, hair-pullingly, eye-gougingly cringy. Because they're kids' movies, obviously. One of the last animated movies I saw was Turning Red, which is all the way over there on my shelf. Oh, speaking of my shelf, I will be doing a video showing you guys my horror movie collection, considering that it is October. We still haven't forgotten about the spooky, you know, the Halloween part of this channel, you know? It's coming. I'm also planning on doing movie reviews as well, where I watch a movie and then afterwards, right after watching the movie, I review it and give my telling about it. But yeah, a lot of animated movies can be cringe. They can be, you know, for kids, you know. But hopefully, since the Super Mario Bros. Series is liked by so many people of all, like from small to big, you know, kids to adults to old people. Hopefully this movie will be enjoyed by everybody, and, you know, obviously it's Nintendo. It's gonna be family friendly, but hopefully they do sneak in some, you know, some serious dark moments. Well, excuse me. Also, speaking of Nintendo, they also launched Nintendo Pictures, which is, I'm assuming is their official movie company. So, who knows, maybe we'll get to see Donkey Kong get his own movie, Metroid get its own movie, Kirby, you know, just a whole bunch of, you know, Fire Emblem, Legend of Zelda, Secret of Mana, Earthbound. You know, there's so many Nintendo games that could be made into movies or TV shows even. I think Earthbound would function more as a TV show, because, you know, it's such a long game. It takes at least, even the best players take at least 35 hours to complete it. Me, when I first played the game, it took me a year to complete the game. So, you know, it might be better as an animated series. But who knows, you know, now that Nintendo has opened the floodgates to... They've just opened the floodgates to just a whole bunch of animated movies, live action even. I think a Metroid movie would work better in live action. You know, it would work better in live action because Metroid is a dark and grim and serious franchise. Even the first game on the NES has a very gritty and very uncomfortable atmosphere. So yeah, there are so many possibilities with Nintendo Pictures. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the Super Mario Brothers movie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.